Hello world! So I was given an assignment at work and it had to be in Excel, or it was going to be in Excel. And I love Excel and I'm really good at it, but the data wasn't clean, so I had to clean it up and I was just doing all these routine, monotonous tasks and I was like, man, I really wish we could use more Python at work. And so while I can't do that, I was just like, well, can you even use Python and Excel together besides just reading data off of it? So I did a little quick Google search, and it turns out you can run Python scripts from Excel using VBA, the Visual Basic code. And so, yeah, that's something I really want to explore, maybe not for work, but for personal reasons. And so let's check out what I mean. So I have this little table right here that has 3 divisions and the count of programs for each division. So we're going to run this Python script in Excel, and then it's going to pull up this Python matplotlib chart right here. And so we have the 3 divisions, and we have the programs here. And there you go. So let's check out how to do this. But first, welcome to the 156th video on my channel, where I'm building my own digital assistant named Shane, like Jarvis from the Iron Man movies and comics. So please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out, and you can watch me continue building my own digital assistant. And also, if you're a subscriber and you really want to you like my Python videos, but you really want some Excel help and go into advanced Excel programming, let me know if there's a demand for that, and I'll start making Excel videos too. And so to start this off, let's open up Excel real quick. I'm going to close this program. And then, so we're just making a simple bar chart. So the first thing you want to do is just normal headers right here. There we go. So 3 divisions. I don't remember how many, what the numbers were. There we go. So simple right here, and then go ahead and format this as a table. My table has headers. There you go. Just a simple thing. And now we're going to save it. Make sure you remember where you save it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it in the same folder that my PyCharm projects are. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm just going to call this VBA test. Okay, so now we have a little Excel sheet saved here. Okay, now we're going to close this, or just leave it open. And then now we're in PyCharm. And so what I meant by that is I saved it in this folder right here. Users, Notebook, my PyCharm projects, and this is my test that I call Jarvis, my test folder. And I'll show you why that's important in a second. So first we're going to import pandas as PD. Then we're going to import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. And if you don't, you'll need to pip install both of these. So if you don't know how to do that, you go to Settings, go to your Python interpreter, press this little Add button, and then import pandas, and then import matplotlib, and then install the package here. Or that's just matplot. You want matplotlib right there. So install that package. Then we're going to do df, which is the standard for data frame. Data frame, so df equals pd, which was our pandas, dot read underscore Excel. And then let's change this to VBA test.xlsx. Now you can run your program here just to test it and see if you get an error, but I'm going to keep going. So first we're going to establish the x-axis, so division equals, or I'm sorry, the y-axis. So division equals df, which is up here. It's reading the Excel. And then you're going to pass it one of the columns. So my column is division. So division right here. And then programs equals data frame. And then programs. This is case sensitive, so make sure you watch that. And then right here, if you scroll down into your project folder, see we have this VBA test.xlsx. So that's a good way to check if it will find it. Then we're going to make a bar chart. So we're going to do plt.bar, and you're going to pass it the y-axis and and then the x-axis. No, this is the x-axis. This is the y-axis right here. And then I'm going to label the X label as division, the Y label as programs. We're going to title it VBA test, and we're going to do plot.show. So let's run that. Now we're just reading off the so here we go. It's the same thing I just showed you, but this is in PyCharm right now. Okay, so leave this open. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come here, and if you don't have this developer tab, what you do is you go to File, Options, Customize Ribbon. Yep. Come down here to the developer and click that, and then press OK. And then you'll get the developer on your ribbon, which is up here. So you're going to go to Developer, go to Visual Basic, and then go to Insert Module. Okay, then it's going to open up something that looks like this, but this will be empty. And go ahead and pause here if you want to see this script. So, but this will be different on yours, right? So everything else is the same, but this PythonExePath and PythonScriptPath will change. So you're going to leave the 3 quotation marks. And to know what your path is for Python, go ahead and go to Command and type in where Python. And these will tell you all the paths. So I am using Python 3.7 to do sandbox stuff. So just copy this, right? And then paste it here. If you only have one of them, so if you just downloaded Python, you'll probably have this one right here. And go ahead and paste that. So that's the first variable here, and then end it with the 3 quotes. Then go into your wherever this project is in PyCharm. So ours is called VBA test. So it's VBA test.py. So whatever you name your new Python file, and then go to copy path reference and do the absolute path, and then you'll paste it into here, right? Leaving the triple quotes on both sides. All right, and then that's all you need. So now you have your own macro on here. So now we just have our macro now. And so now you need to save it as, if you don't already get an error. So now we're going to save it as an Excel macro enabled workbook. Okay, save it. Okay, now we are going to insert a button. And then the macro name is the RunPythonScript. And let's change this to just read RunPythonScript. Okay, and then save. Now go back to PyCharm and change this to XLXM, which now has the macro in it. All right, so we can close PyCharm if we want and press Run Python Script. See, now it opens it up and runs our program for us. So now we have the divisions and programs. All right, pretty easy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel and like if it helps you. And then if you use Excel and Python regularly at work, can you please leave a comment and tell me what you do on a daily basis and what job you have where you get to do that. All right, thanks for watching. Goodbye, world.